Hello, my dear students. Today we are going to learn lesson number 8, Tourism and History. In this lesson, we are going to learn what is the history of tourism, then which are the types of tourism, then development of how this tourism is developed, and then if tourist place is there, and the need of conservation and preservation of the historical place, and what professional opportunities are there in the tourism and hospitality industries. Okay, it's first now 8.1 tourism in the past. The tradition of traveling is quite old in India. People used to travel for various reasons like pilgrimage, going to local fairs and festivals in search of a renowned teacher and good education. Means tradition of traveling is quite old. Means if traveling for traveling there is a tradition which is very old in India, because from in the olden days people travel for various reasons like pilgrimage. Pilgrimage means for religious purpose they are traveling. Okay, for to means take the worship of God, they are traveling from one place to another. For example, Kedarnath, Badrinath. Okay, means they are traveling by the by walk, going to in the olden days. And they are also means traveling for the local fairs, and if there is any festival for the other village or other village fair is there, for that purpose also they are traveling. And also they are traveling in the olden days for to search of the renowned teacher and for the good education. Okay, from one place to another place. For trade also they are going to travel in the olden days. In brief, from ancient times people took to traveling for various reasons. And like this way there is a history for tourism. Means tourism also means people traveled from olden days for the various purpose, various reasons. Okay. Now see, do you know Buddhist literature tells us that Gautam Buddha traveled to several cities in ancient India for preaching. Means Buddhist literature tells us that Gautam Buddha, he was also traveled for several cities in ancient India for preaching. Preaching means to give a lengthy speech. Okay, to give a lengthy speech for the any means for एग्जाम्पल उद्बोधन करने के लिए गौतम बुद्ध भी मतलब गौतम बुद्ध ने भी इंडिया में एंशियंट इंडिया में बहुत सारे सिटीज़ में, बहुत सारे शहर में ट्रैवलिंग किया था कि लोगों को उद्बोधन मतलब फॉर द मीडियम ऑफ स्पीच मीन्स ही वाज टीचिंग टू द पीपल. ओके, मीन्स वो उद्बोधन कर रहे थे ओल्डन डेज में, जो लोगों का गांव-गांव में जाकर, शहर में जाकर. Buddhist monks were ordained not to stay at one place but keep traveling continuously to various places. And Buddhist monks means man live without marry. Okay, means these man or bhikkhu, Buddhist bhikkhu भी बोलते हैं. They were ordained means into the were ordained means for the into wander for the religious purpose. Okay, not to stay at one place, and they are not staying one place but they keep traveling continuously. Means they are give the religious lessons to the people from village to village or from city to city, and they are traveling continuously. They are not waiting one place. Okay, Jain monks, sadhus also used to travel constantly. Like Jain monks also, they are also traveling from constantly. Okay, like the Buddhist monk. Yuan Shang, the Chinese monk, traveled to India in 630 CE. Means Yuan Shang, who was the Chinese monk, he traveled to India he traveled from China to India in 630 CE, means before the Christ era. In the medieval period, Sant Namdev, Sant Eknath, Guru Nanak, Ramdas Swami traveled extensively in India. Like this way, medieval period also Sant Namdev or Sant Eknath, means these are the sons. They also travel, means they also travel widely in India. Okay. Now what is tourism? See, tourism can be defined as traveling to visit places in distant region for a specific reason, for a specific purpose. Means tourism is traveling to visit places in a distant region. Means we are traveling in a to visit this specific place, but it is a distant place for a specific purpose. Okay, means for example we want to take the information from this place. Okay, for this purpose also we are going to travel, means it is tourism. In the latter half of the 19th century CE, the name of the Thomas Cook noteworthy in the context of tourism history. Means in the latter half of the 19th century, means after the 1950, after the 1850, there is a name of person who is that Thomas Cook. He was a noteworthy, he was a famous in the context of tourism history. He was a famous in tourism history. Okay, means his name is famous. He was the first tourist. Okay, means in the tourism history. He organized a trip by railway from Lake Lister to Loughborough for about 600 people, because he organized a trip. Okay, from Lister, means which is in the Britain, Lister to Loughborough for the about 60. Means he organized a trip of 600 people from Lister to Loughborough. Later he was successful in organizing a round trip of Europe, and after that he was successful to organize the round means circular trip of Europe, means all over the Europe trip. Okay. Eventually he established a travel agency selling tourist ticket, and after that he means established a travel agency, means he established travel agency selling tourist ticket, and through that travel agency he was selling a tourist ticket. This early venture of Thomas Cook opened doors for the development of modern tourism. And this early venture means that first risky journey of Thomas Cook opened the door to the development of modern tourism. Like this way, it is the history of the tourism. Okay, see here, do you know? Means here are given some means historical travelist. These names are given. We have to see these tomorrow. Okay, thank you. Everyone read this lesson.